Jude Carlos, DeBerry DeLeon. Poor guy.
Legally, Jude has two legal parents. Debbie has adoption papers, but on his birth certificate, only one parent is listed. For me, I had the baby, so our relationship is validated through that one document. We had to actually invest in Debbie having that kind of validation. With a gay couple, there's no option of putting Debbie on the birth certificate. There's a place that says mother on the birth certificate, and there's a place that says father on the birth certificate. It's literally a photocopy, and all they would have to do is change it to parent number 1 and parent number 2, and they was wrong.
Who's that? Mama! And who's that? Mommy!
I'm DeLeon.
I'm Debbie DeBerry. We've been together almost 5 years.
We met actually when I was the Director of Development for Equality Texas. And it was at one of the Martine mixes where I think I kind of...
Sparks flew.
I kind of waved at her like a crazy person, and she waved back like a crazy person, and it was that.
I knew she was as weird as I was, and that's what I was looking for. Made me feel normal.
We dated for about a year, and then we got married. I guess we proposed to each other. Like Debbie proposed.
Sitting on the couch.
Just sitting out. I think we were watching TV.
Why don't we do that? That sounds fun.
There was a vote for Prop 8 in California in November. We were hoping it wouldn't pass, and it did. So we had actually planned to take a road trip to California in an RV. We had the RV rented.
Had all our stops plotted.
We had plotted the map, and then Prop 8 passed. We planned the trip for December, January, and had to reroute and go east. And so we got married in Boston, Mass. Months prior to that, Massachusetts wouldn't allow people from outside the state to get married.
Right.
And so they had just passed a law to allow anyone.
I remember the name of the bar. It was Clink.
The bar was called Clink after the sound of cups on the prison bars. It was just very ironic that we were getting married in a place that used to be a jail.
Yeah.
I thought. About a year after we got married, we decided we wanted to have a kid. We both knew that we wanted children, and so obviously I can't have Debbie's children, but I wanted to. And so she picked a donor that was most like her. And he said that he was the glue that kept his family together. And
He had me at glue. He did.
Yeah. It's something that I remember like it was yesterday, because that time when he got here, that was the biggest moment of our lives when he got here. And all of a sudden this woman with a clipboard comes in. And she's there to do the birth certificate process.
The form's not even photocopied straight. It's like crooked.
Like you can tell it's a totally...
I thought this was like really official. This seems really bizarre.
It seemed
and
like a
you could put
document.
any random names on there that you wanted. It's just really bizarre to me. And we asked her
if we could put her in there for father.
Yeah.
But she wouldn't allow us to. She actually didn't have the answer to that question.
Yeah.
I'm a biological mother, and so only my name is on the birth certificate. And Debbie has gotten what's called a second parent adoption. So he's completely protected in the case that something happens to me. She's protected as well. To get the adoption process started, we contacted an attorney who's known for having the best relationships with judges in town who perform adoptions. So we hired her about 6 months into the pregnancy. A big piece of that was having to get several home studies.
Home studies, and basically to look at me to make sure that I was okay. I would be legitimate and fit to be a parent. And I had to get 3 letters of reference from non-family members.
They come into your home to ensure that the child is entering a healthy environment, both the actual physical home, that it's healthy for a child, and that the relationship is healthy. It was very scrutinizing, and it made me feel really weird. I'm sure it made you.
I felt judged. It was really bizarre when you think of women having babies every day that in a straight relationship and the partner isn't judged or looked at or questioned at all.